Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So, as you wait for the court updates, I just thought I should slide in this one, for I think it's very important. Like I told you earlier, that everyone involved in obstructing baby testimony's justice will be exposed. I don't care your title, I don't care what you call yourself, or what you claim to be, or what you portray yourself as long as you put your finger on this case of baby testimony. Then your entire reputation and everything that you've built or everything that you are trying to build is going to go down the drain. And one thing I can promise these people is, in this digital world that we are living, the internet keeps memories. Once something is attached to your name, especially something that is as bad as child trafficking, something that is as bad as obstructing justice for a child that was kidnapped, to just have your name implicated in this case, it's not going to be good for you tomorrow. Not just for you as an individual, but for your children, for your children's children. Your last name will carry, and it will always overspill to anyone that ever comes after you. So some people are doing this for enjoyment, just so that they can cash out for now. They are making temporary decisions to take money and enjoying money now and lie to Jeremiah Omoto that they'll make this case go away, but not knowing that soon or later they are going to get exposed. And once they are exposed, the stigma around their names will last forever. Like the particular gentleman that I want to talk about today, he's actually campaigning to become governor of the Bayelsa state. And what is shocking is the fact that he's the guy that has been behind all these arrests. Do you remember the first time Sister Ruth Mathew was arrested in Abuja by police? This particular guy who's campaigning to become a governor is the one that went together with the police. He's the one that takes money from Jeremiah Omoto for fame and run all these errands. And he's a politician, an incoming governor who was actually trying by all means to become the governor of Bayelsa or Bayesla. People of Bayelsa, please, this is not a fit candidate to become your governor. I'm going to make it my personal mission to decampaign this man until the time of election comes. This man has nothing that is good for the society. This man has to be arrested with immediate effect. Before I get too deep into this man, and most of you wonder, why is it becoming so complicated? Why is Jeremiah so comfortable? Why is Jeremiah not doing anything about this? It's because of this man who keeps on giving Jeremiah false confidence that we will deal with this. Today in court, if I'm not mistaken, remember I have people everywhere. I just got wind that there is some gimmicks that is being done to make some court papers disappear. And it is this man who's behind it. According to the grapevine. According to what I just heard. So just wait for the update of the court appearing, and I'll give you the full gist and the full details of what transpired. But to those of you who have been wondering, who is the man behind? Who is the backbone of Omoto's shenanigans? Who does all these crazy things, these damage controls, and who cleans up all the mess for Jeremiah Omoto for fame? It is this particular man that I'm going to introduce to you, who wants to become a governor of Bayelsa. And is the man that wants to lead the people of Nigeria, the people of Bayelsa. You don't need this man. If I tell you what he has done so far and what he has been doing, you realize that he does not deserve your vote. If he can do what he's doing to someone of Ruth Matthew's caliber, to someone with disabilities like Ruth Mathew, if he can do all that I'm going to tell you that he did without showing any sign of remorse, Now think of you, my people in Bayelsa. What is it going to do to you people who can actually walk without any physical deformities? What is it going to do to you if you try to fight for justice? What is it going to do to you? If he can do what he's doing to Ruth Matthew and what he did to Ruth Matthew, what about you, my people? Think twice before you elect, before you choose people that lead you. And I also want to advise Omoto for fame. Do not listen to this man. This man means no good to you. The only thing that he wants from you is your money, nothing else but your money. He cannot bring forth any results for you. He's lying to you that he's a former Navy. He's not. He's a complete scam, this man. Everything he has brought to your table, the image that he has portrayed to you as to be who he is, it's a lie. He's just bankrolling, he's just using this opportunity to take money from you. Distance yourself from this particular gentleman, Mr. Omoto for fame. You do not need him. He's the one responsible for sinking your ship right now because you believe you have a political arm. You have someone who's supporting you, someone who's standing with you. This man is very cruel. He has no remorse. He has no conscience. His conscience is dead. And he want to become a leader of Bayelsa, a governor. Let me take you back, just so that you can have an insight of the particular gentleman that I'm talking about. If you remember, if you recall, when Ruth Matthew was first arrested in Abuja, and I know most of you have forgotten, but the first incident when she was illegally detained after she came out to call out Jeremiah Omoto, after she came out to demand justice for baby testimony, when we actually started to advocate for baby testimony's justice, this is the man who was sent. I can't say he was sent. He goes, once he realizes that there's something that needs to be fixed for Omoto, and this is an opportunity to take money from Omoto, you put himself in a position to go and take police and work with police. Of course, you go around and give police and brown envelopes from the money you would have given by Omoto. He's the kingpin. He's the master of all the damage control and all the arrests that happens under the command of Jeremiah Omoto for fame. So this man went to Abuja with police and they illegally detained Sister Ruth Matthew. I hope you recall the day. Ruth, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What happened?
I think they have arrested me, sir.
They've arrested you.
Hello?
Hi, Ruth.
I'm not fine again now. My teacher is at home now.
What happened?
I even told them that they should allow me to carry the children. They said no. They did not come and pick me from where I go and charge my phone.
Where are you now?
I'm with them now, sir.
Who are they? How many are they? How many are they?
I'm with two people in the car now.
Why did they arrest you? What's the reason for the arrest?
This evening, just now.
What is the reason?
They say I am a suspect because they came and arrest me, sir.
Why? What is the reason? Did they tell you the reason why they are arresting you?
They don't say I am a suspect. That is the reason they are arresting me.
A suspect for what?
I don't know for them. I don't even know.
Where are your kids now?
The kids are at home, only them. But they should just permit me to carry the children along, so that the children will be with me. Even inside the cell, they refuse. I don't know how the children will even cope now. I don't even know. Now they are crying now.
Are they wearing uniform?
They are with ID cards.
They are with what?
ID cards. They are not with uniform. They show me the ID.
Are they police or they are just people that are arresting you? Did they show you their identities?
Yeah, they show me their identity that they are the policemen.
Can I talk to them, please?
Yes. Put it on speaker.
Hello?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, say, can I know the reason why you are arresting Ruth?
You can come to the office. You may come to the station and then you know the reason.
Which station?
Come to Apollo 20 quarter, the outpost.
The what?
The police station, Apollo 20 quarters, the outpost. Inside National Assembly quarters.
Do you have a warrant of arrest for her?
You come there, you get it dead. I don't even know who I'm talking to on phone.
No, but you don't arrest someone without a warrant. You just don't go and arrest her without a warrant. What is your name, sir?
I don't know. You come and know. If you come now, I just show you where I am.
Okay, what is your name? Can I know your identity?
Calm down. Stop talking to you as if you are talking to a tap.
No. You don't arrest anyone without a warrant. What is the probable cause? Why are you arresting her? What is her crime? What is her crime? You don't just arrest someone because you have an order. Someone told you to go and arrest someone. What is she charged for before you arrest her? Do you have a warrant with you?
I just told you where she is now. So
what is your name? I need to know the officer on record.
If you want to help her, just follow her to where she is now. I think that is the best thing, not to be asking me questions on phone.
But I need to know. I need to know in case anything happens to her. Who arrested her? You said your police are not wearing a uniform, and you just go and apprehend her. For what? What is your name? I need your identity.
Give me phone. I'm talking to her now.
This is madness.
Hello?
Hello? Where are you now, Ruth?
I'm in the station.
What is the name of the station?
Come, what is the name of the station? I don't even know the name of it.
Hello?
Wait, let me ask. Ask.
It's what? Hello?
I don't even know. They want to help me. Please, what is the name of this station?
You don't.
Apple Quarters.
It's called what?
Apple Quarters.
Have they told you why they arrested you yet?
National Assembly Apple Quarters Division.
Okay. Have they told you why they have arrested you?
Yes, sir.
What is the reason?
No, they have not told me the reason.
They have not told you the reason.
Yes, sir.
Are your kids still at home now? Did you leave them with the phone?
Yes, I leave the kids with the phone.
Are they safe? Are they safe at home?
They are not safe now because
Can I talk with one of the officers? Can I talk with one of the officers that is there?
Please, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to one of your people. I want to talk to you. Who is it? It's my brother. Where is your brother talking from? Where is he calling you from? Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, good afternoon, sir.
My name is Xavier. Who am I talking to?
You are speaking with Inspector Esther Gabriel.
With Inspector who?
Esther Gabriel. Who are you, sir?
Inspector Esther, may I know the reason why Ruth has been apprehended?
You said...
Hello?
Hello?
May I know the reason why Ruth has been arrested? Eh? Officer.
Wait,
Hello?
On this particular day, he assaulted Sister Ruth Matthew. Because Ruth Matthew tried to call me when they picked her up from Abuja. And as she finished talking to me, and she actually called me to alert me that she has been taken. She has been picked up by police. And the police were with this particular governor, incoming governor, who want to be a governor. And he asked Ruth Matthew, who are you calling? And why are you calling people? And Ruth refused to tell him who she was calling, and he slapped her. If he can lay his hands on someone like Ruth, people, what can he do to the rest of you when he become governor? If he can assault Sister Ruth Matthew in her condition, if he can verbally abuse, physically abuse Ruth Matthew in her condition, some of us can't even lay our fingers on a very strong woman that you assume to be very strong. What about a disabled woman? Where do you get the strength to lift up your hand to slap someone who walks on her fours? To someone who is like Sister Ruth Matthew? Where do you get the strength and the heart, the liver? How do you do it? How did he do it? That's the question that I'm asking this gentleman, this particular governor. How did he do it? To slap someone like Ruth just so that she cannot get help from the outside. And he's the very same governor who took Ruth Matthew from Abuja straight to Benin. He's the same governor who paid for Ruth Matthew's flight ticket to Benin, where his boss was waiting to prosecute Ruth Matthew. He's the one who was facilitating everything, all of that. And you want to be a governor. And he can exercise this level of injustice to the vulnerable, to the people that we should be protecting. Those are the people that he is targeting, just so that he can make the bosses happy. That's so that he can make the billionaire prophet happy. Without further ado, let me show you the gentleman that I'm talking about. Here is the man. As you can see on the poster that he is campaigning, Progressive Agenda for 2023, Equitable Welfare and Infrastructures, APC, Ebega W. Teraleyefa, for governor of Bayelsa State. And APC, I don't know which political party is this. This man, you have to discharge him with immediate effect. Don't let what he's doing and what he has done affect what your political party stands for. But this man has no integrity. This man has no principle. This man is mafia. This man is not fit for the office that he is campaigning for. He cannot be a governor, and he will never test the position of governorship. For what he did to Sister Ruth Matthew and for what he's doing to obstruct baby testimony's justice, the people of Bayelsa must desist anything, must separate themselves, detach themselves from anything that has to do with this barbaric man. This man is a disgrace to everything any politician can stand for. This man is a disgrace to manhood. This man is a disgrace to all the fathers out there. And what even annoys me the most is he has children. He has children of his own. But he can do this to someone else's child. Because whatever he's doing, he's trying by all means to make sure that we do not find baby testimony. He's one of the people that are giving Omoto confidence that this case is not going anywhere. Mr. Ebega. Mr. Ebega. Look at yourself in the mirror, sir. What do you see? Are you proud of who you have become? Are you proud of the person that you are today? And are you proud of what you're doing? Think twice, brother man. Think twice. This is not the right path to take. And I know you're working in collaboration with the Ogalas and all these other vagabonds who are sick and hungry for Jeremiah Omoto's money. But do you think you're going to get out of this thing and win it? Do you think you are still going to enjoy the little freedom that you are enjoying today? Mr. Governor, let me warn you. Your end is closer than you think. and you are going down together with your Ogalas. The little political influence that you lie and claim to have, you're going to see me washing it like a dirty cloth. And you will live to regret for the rest of your life. The money that you have taken from Omoto, you realize that it was not worth it. Because you have been taking money from this poor man. Poor billionaire. He's a poor billionaire who just believes in any form of garbage that gets presented to him. Anyone that goes to Omoto and say, I can do this for you, Omoto will give them money. Omoto can even give these bush boys like Dada to say, go and do this. I heard he was given 1 million by Jeremiah Omoto through Ogala, just so that Ogala can go on his platform to go and rant and release the 600 episodes of voice recordings that they had, that they were claiming to have of Mr. PDT. I heard he paid 1 million naira to that young bush boy called Dada, just so that they can give them a platform. They can give Ogala a platform. And when Ogala realized that he's not reaching the audience that he wants through this boy, he tried. He went to Chidi. And definitely Chidi was being rolled as well, just so that they can host Ogala on their platform, so that Ogala can do damage control for Jeremiah Omoto for fame. When they realized that Chidi is also weak, he has no merit, and he's not producing the results that they want, they went to this 419 journalist here in South Africa called Izang. They bankrolled him again. They tried to make sure that they can sell a narrative, they can change the story or make people lose interest in the case of baby testimony. And it all did not work. I'm out of these kids' league. They can't bring down the case of baby testimony, no matter how much they try. No matter how much they try, they can't. Even that MC with broken teeth in his mouth, they call him MC what? Gentlemen and ladies or something like that. I hear he's now staying in Mercy City. He won the golden ticket of what he was fighting for, doing damage control for Omoto for fame. That's what all these angry bloggers are after, to gain Omoto's favor, so that they can, I hear he gets 200,000 every week, 200,000 naira every week, for the nonsense damage control that he does against the case of baby testimony. But then I want to ask Omoto, with all this money you have spent so far on these people, what results have they brought to you? This case of baby testimony is beyond any form of damage control, Jeremiah. Do not let these people fool you and promise you that they can get anything done. They can't get anything done. They are in they're in a ring with an entirely different beast altogether. They are amateurs, all these people that are taking money from you, claiming that they'll do damage control against Mr. PDT and they can get away with it. Have been tested, tried, and have proven it to the entire Mercy City that nobody can stop reggae. Nobody can stop reggae. It's reggae everywhere. What do I need to do to convince you that the only thing that you need to do is to come to the party? Omoto, you have to come to the party. The sooner you come to the party and you cut off all these people that are giving you false confidence, all these people that are misleading you and telling you that they'll do A, B, C, D for you, the sooner you will be out of this calamity, as you called it in your prophecy. The sooner you come to the party, the sooner you do away with all these damage controls. The sooner you start cooperating in assisting finding baby testimony, that is if you have nothing to do with it. The only reason why you will not come to the party is because you are trying to cover your own back. The reason why you would not fund this campaign to find baby testimonies justice is because you have so much to hide. If you had nothing to hide, all this money that you have given to Ogala, all this money that you have given to Chidi, to Solomon, to this governor, to the Dadas, to all these other MC useless bloggers, hungry bloggers, it's money that you could have actually invested in an investigation to find out what happened to the boy. That is if you had nothing to do with it. But because you do not want the truth to come out, that's why you choose to pay off people. That's why these people always see an opportunity to rip you off. You even gave this what do you call it? This governor that I just mentioned, who was slapping Sister Ruth Matthew, a black car, just so that he can perform. He can't do anything. This man, he's a criminal. That's what criminals do. He's a charlatan. He's lying to you that he can get anything done. There's nothing he can do for you in this case of baby testimony. The only man who can save you from this case of baby testimony, from these allegations, or from anything that is going around, is yourself. You don't need anyone's help, Jeremiah. You don't need anyone's help. Any blogger that comes to you saying that we will run this narrative, or we'll go and present this, or we are going to go and... It's a waste of time, and it's a waste of resources, and it's a waste of money that you've stolen from people. The money that you are stealing from people, put it to good use. Don't pay off all these people, these unnecessary people surrounding you, coming to you, lying to you that they can get things done for you. Do you know what they're actually doing? It's a rabbit trap. Especially this governor. I keep forgetting his name because I don't even want to remember it. This Ebega, who's campaigning to become the governor of Bayelsa State. You need to discard this man from your system. You don't need him. That's why every time he hosts a meeting with you, he wants everyone out of the room. And he does not permit any phones to be around because he wants to be recording. And the reason why he's recording you, that's just the modus operandi of all politicians. They want to use everything they discuss with you to hold you hostage for the rest of your life. These men will always come to you, Omoto, and demand more money and demand more things from you simply because he is implicating information about you and about the issue that you are discussing with him, yet he is lying to you about everything. You do not need this man. You are going to remember these words one day, either in future or when you are maybe locked up. That all these men were trapping you. All these men were just using you. All they want is your money, nothing else. They don't want anything from you. If they wanted to help you, they could have advised you to do something about baby testimony. They could have advised you to bring out baby testimony. They could have advised you not to spend money on damage control, but to actually spend money on getting baby testimony from wherever he is. Do not trust them. They are not in for your good. If they were there for your good, they could have pushed you to do the right thing. But because they are pushing you in the opposite direction, they are promising you that we will do this, we will do this. Omoto, when are you going to wake up? I know you see me as your enemy. I know you see me as your number one enemy. I'm not, brother. I don't hate you. I actually pray for you. I promised you, and I've been promising you this since day one, that the day we find baby testimony, I will not mention your name ever again. I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting for baby testimony. And in fighting for baby testimony, we have to expose everything that is preventing justice for baby testimony. And in the process, that's when we have to explore, or that's when we get to explore all the other aspects that are intertwined or interlinked to sabotage baby testimony's justice. So as we crack all these codes, as we crack all these strongholds, that's when you feel like you are being attacked. Yet we are just exposing things that need to be exposed. Like now, we've just exposed this governor who has been lying to you, this governor whom you have been using to harass Sister Ruth Matthew. And I want the people of Bayesla to be aware of this man. He does not need your vote. He does not deserve your vote. I'll actually even run promoted ads to raise awareness to the people of Bayesla and target just the people of Bayesla that this is not the right candidate. APC or whatever name of the political party, discard this gentleman from your entire system. So till I meet you again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series, as we connect as many dots as possible, this governor, must fall, must go down. He must never taste that seat of governorship, together with all the ashawos that he's working with. So I'll meet you again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. This is Mr. Pull the Trigger. I'm out.